Good afternoon, this is Perry over at Stinger Lifts. Today we're going to look at some basic maintenance procedures on our Stinger lifts. What we have here is a 2000 model, 17-year-old lift. This is an ET model. Now prior to 2005, all these lifts had these locks on the outside like you're looking at here. After 05, we did go to a new design. We put all these locks on the inside, but today we're just going to talk about this ET lift with the locks on the outside. We want to talk about adjusting leveling your lift, adjusting your locks. You can see right over here, you've got a lock that sits on a block back here, and you've got one of these on each corner. Now right here you've got a single lock release handle, and I'm going to raise this lift. To get your lift down, you have to go up, and when you do, you got to pull this lock release handle down, lower your lift like this. But what we're going to do here is we're going to adjust our locking system. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this corner right here, and I'm going to take this lock off of this block about 1 inch. So that's about 1 inch. Now I'm going to go to this other corner over here. Now I'm going to make sure it's the same thing, which it is. It's 1 inch. Follow me down to the other end, and let's look at this. So all four should be the same. Now you'll see right here, we're only setting about 3/4 of an inch. And then over here, we're only setting about, well, not even a half. So what that does is when you pull that lock release handle down there, they're not all the same. What you don't want to do is one of these stick. One of this is setting here and the other three are open, and then your car's going to come down like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to adjust these locks, these two here, at 1 inch. And let me set my tape down here, and I'm going to grab 1 1/8 wrench and a set of vice grips. And we're going to adjust these two locks. Come right down here. And we're going to take the vice grips and we're going to hold this right here. And we're going to take the wrench and we're going to bring this up to 1 inch, just like the rest of it. And you can do it with the car on or off. My tape here, and I'm just about at 1 inch. Okay, that one's sitting at 1 inch. So that's how you adjust your locks. Now, I would go to the next lock and do the same, which I will, but for now I'm going to move on and show you some other items. But this is very critical. Get these locks adjusted all the same. Another, something else to look at on these lifts is go up and tighten all your bolts up. Make sure all your bolts are tightened, and just basic maintenance is what it is. Just make sure all the bolts are tight. Check your cables for frays. You want to look at all your cables. Once you follow me down this way, we're going to raise this lift up, and we're going to go under and we're going to inspect the pulleys. We'll take her on up. Now we'll go ahead and set my lift down on the locks. And I'm going to keep most of the weight on there, but I'm still going to keep these cables under here a little tight. So now come on under here and I'll show you. Over here on this ramp, you've got a series of pulleys. You have 4 on this end. You have 4 on this end, and then you're going to have 2 at the other end. What you want to do is make sure these bolts are tight, and go in and wiggle your pulleys. Make sure they're not all worn out. If they wiggle real bad, they're worn out, and you need to replace them. So yeah, check your pulleys. It's a great idea. If you want to look right here, you've got a hydraulic cylinder. You might want to, if you got leaks, make sure you tighten up all your leaks. And again, inspect all your cables here also. And let me grab something to show you real quick on these Stinger lifts. Here's your pulleys right here. This is, we used these bushings from 1993 until 2002. These are the pulleys that are underneath your lift. Now, in 2002, Stinger went to a new maintenance-free bearing type lift. So if you ever need to replace your pulleys, call us. We can get you pulleys now with bearings. You can see the difference. This one here has a real thin wall bushing. This one here has a real nice bearing setup. The friction, night and day difference on the friction. So if you ever have any problems, call us. We can get you set up with some new pulleys. So that's really about it on these lifts. The key thing about using these Stinger lifts, these models made prior to 2005, is when you go up, you pull that down, you want to make sure all these locks are open, just like that. And you can see the ears because you have to get down. That's what you got to do now. A lot of people will, they won't have those locks adjusted right, and they'll hang one up. I'll show you. See, I've got it all hung up. The lock down there is sitting on the block. So now it's wanting to do this. If it ever happens, just take it back out. Look under your lift, make sure your locks are open, and then just bring it down. Very simple. Keep a good firm grip coming down. And when you get to where you want it to be, just set it down on your block. Again, these are just some basic maintenance. This is one of the most critical ones right here. And obviously, always check your pulleys and your cables. For the best in lifts, you know who to call, Stinger Lifts. 1-800-854-4850, or visit us on the web at stingerlifts.com. Thank you.